this guy is a Masters Caitlyn player who is on NA. We may or may not have played him before, and he sent me this game he wanted me to review, right? I think it was this game, and we are about to take a look to see what happened. Basically, he had an early lead, and then they lost the game. So the question is, what did he do wrong? And notes in terms of what he sent me is he said he doesn't have decision making. Let me see. Game should have been over, but he's lost after 15 minutes. Okay, and that's kind of like the story of his games. And let's take a look. Okay, we have some. We're gonna keep the volume somewhat low. I'm down to play some lo-fi. He has like friends talking or something in the background for the first 5 minutes or something. And I saw a little bit of a what's it called? A preview. They got like first blood here. Somehow this Kaisa is standing here. And then she flashed. Alright, it's GG, right? Game's over. So he came to lane. Lux is still doing something. Lux is trying to cheese mid. So I also saw a little bit of spoilers here. Oh, he wants to join the voice. Oh yeah, actually fuck it. Oh, for the one VOD. He has to join call. Actually, yeah, he wants to join call. Fuck it, let's see it. I'm down. Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Yo, how is it going? Yeah, usually for the just one VOD review, I just go over it on stream and then I like send you my thoughts in whatever in video format. But fuck it, let's do voice call.
All right, cool.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on my screen share. But I'll probably go a little bit fast, less of a back and forth and more of I'll say stuff and you tell me what you think. All right. In the interest of time, okay. So I remember I saw up to like 15 seconds after this. You can see my screen okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I remember I saw this part and you're like upset he's hitting you, so you like kind of ran at his face, right? So how do you how do you feel about this? Not so great, right?
I mean, that trade, no.
Yeah, it's not ideal, right?
I mean, cut it up.
Well, true. He is kind of
headshot, yeah.
He is kind of doing the old Busherino, right? And the headshot is really good. But you are 1v2 here, right? If you can, I don't know if you like I've looked at any other like educational videos like Corey JJ's triangle ideas and whatnot, but basically they're both gonna hit you and then you have no support, right? He's like in Africa. So all you have to do is just chill. Like you said, cut up, right? You don't have to chase him or whatever. You have no, like you just saw you use your Q, you have no headshot. It doesn't quite make sense to keep trading, so to speak, right? So an easy way to kind of at least one way I developed to stop chasing after you finish your trade is knowing exactly what kind of trade you're going for. So like with Caitlyn specifically, it's just headshot plus Q, right? Call it a day. Right. Or let's say you have net, headshot plus net, we call it a day. But you do a headshot plus Q, and then you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna keep going. You have nothing left in the tank, right? You're just gonna get slapped, basically, right? So, but then I remember Lex ended up saving this with a sick binding. And then Kaisa killed herself. This is crazy, bro. Kaisa killed herself. I don't know what's going on here, but
I guess it started to eat too, so I was like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Her trade pattern is Q auto attack. She has no Q. She decides to fight. She auto loses. You heal all in, she's dead, right? So here you're just gonna heal. You're gonna run her down. I don't know. You didn't quite realize it, but I mean, she's dead anyway. She's dead anyway. So this game is over. Okay, so we're going to crash this. Wait, what? Wait, this guy's dead too. Oh, we missed a kill. It's fine. In this case,
she died. Yeah.
Well, Lex is getting the kill is the problem, right? So, oh shit, that's loud. Ooh, okay, thank you for the 18 months. Yeah, so what I would say about this is that if you you kind of knew she was going for buying. Look at your mouse. You're kind of on the uptake here. Is really good. But I don't think you had a plan for lethal. I think as ADC nowadays, if you see lethal, you just catch shot. I think that's what all the best ADCs I've watched do. They have lethal, just take it, right? So in this case, this is a classic flash trap. You can flash Q. It's really just flash trap is the only real move here, I would say. But a classic Caitlyn mistake is trapping after you've missed the timing, because this will never work, right? It's like if you trap after the bind has hit, not like ready to trap as the bind hits, it will never work unless they stand still, right? As you can see here, she just walks off it, which is interesting because usually people are like, oh, you know, isn't this like kind of okay? Actually, putting a trap down prevents you from walking forward more, or you could have put a trap behind her so she could go around. Okay, so one of the hardest habits to break as any Caitlyn player is don't trap after the fact. You're just wasting time. You should put the trap behind them or in front of them if they're gonna chase you or whatever, or use that time to get closer for nets or anything. But trapping late is a very easy mistake to make, one that I do often. So here we just crash and we go home. Oh my god, we don't even have to go home. This guy's just dead. He's getting dove. He's walking to the tower.
Yeah.
I would not. I probably wouldn't queue there. You need to queue for the dive, probably, right? Lux is not diving for some reason. Hello, Lux. Huh? Okay, nice net. Very nice net. Beautiful net. Beautiful net. We can kill this guy too. This guy is level 1. This Lux is a bit slow on the uptake, but it doesn't really matter. She took another kill. How do we prevent her from taking another kill is the question. Okay, here's one thing. Here's a classic, okay? Another classic Caitlyn mistake. These seem kind of nitpicky, but they actually all add up at the end of the day, especially when we get to the later team fights when you have like 3 items. Okay, so here clearly we're like diving, right? So, again, one of the things I noticed about all the best ADCs in the world, the instant there's PvP going on, they ignore all the minions, they ignore all the plays, whatever, PvP comes first, okay? And so the reason I say that is because for example, if we were like killing a cannon and you like queued it or something while we were diving, it wouldn't make much sense. And obviously we didn't do that here, but we did use a headshot, okay, which is part of where a lot of Caitlyn's power comes from. Use a headshot on the tower, right? After you've gotten the plate. And so it might not seem like a big deal. This is actually how we stop Lux from killing this on accident, is we have our headshot here, right? So definitely one thing to definitely a few things to think about. Caitlyn specific, nothing too crazy, but easy mechanical changes you can make. You need to go home now. Good. This game's over. It should basically be over. Also, did we buy how many? What? We bought 2 pots. What's going on? Bought another pot. That's interesting. I would have in fact we're at a point where they can't even lane, so I would actually consider waiting for a pink ward or selling the pot for a pink ward. Well, I mean, I'm really impatient. You should just probably wait for it. But the pink ward can set up a lot of things here, right? Like say, they can't play the game. They have no flash, right? You can pink bushes and have Lux hide there. You can pink here, have Graves sit here for a counter gank. You can pink the dragon. It's coming up in 1 minute. They can't play the game. You could crash and just go do dragon. You can crash and dive. I think pink ward is a lot of value here when we have a lot of PvP setup, for example. But if we're playing, I don't know, if we had no control over the lane, then pink ward is not as good, I would say. Maybe defensive pink ward. But yeah, we have a lot of things going for us here. Also, we probably shouldn't let them build a wave, right? Let's just go kill all these. Oh, we tried to queue her, but they're somehow pushing into us. We just need to all in them with the Lux binding, right? Someone says, damn, that's my friend. Do you know a Brab key?
Oh, Braz cool? Yeah, it's my friend.
Ah, I see. Yeah, this is just we are diving top and boss simultaneously. How is this game not just immediately over? Yeah, we need to crash this so we can play the game with our jungler. Okay, so what I say about this is we have a few options here. You can really do anything you want, but all of them involve putting pressure on them, okay? So like one of them is let's just fucking flash Lux bind the Kai'Sa, dead. Okay, another one is make sure we thin out these minions so we can start building a slow push, right? Because the way it is right now, it's very hard for Lux to land a bind without flashing for it. But I think your Lux is very I don't know if the word is passive, but he doesn't see the angle a lot of times, right? So we should definitely be clearing these minions here. You can queue the wave, for example, instead of going for skill check on Kai'Sa. Yeah. You went for see if we can hit this guy. It was a nice try, but it does prevent you from queuing the minions, okay? And then we need to be able to pressure them on the tower here. Somehow they're like able to touch minions, which is not allowed, right? You need to headshot them. Like this, he's dead here.
So if you're like crushing lane like this,
yeah,
you should just be pushing the wave in. And like,
it doesn't have to be pushing the wave in.
Like
it's
Lux Caitlyn, I guess.
Yes, Lux Caitlyn is classic. Let's push the wave in. Let's say we're playing Kalista Alistar. Okay, we're preventing them from touching their minions all in immediately. In fact, we're at the point where you can 1v2 by yourself. And the reason here is we see this, and we know her flash just came up, but maybe it's got like a few seconds on it. But we see this, and Ashe can only really poke you. So if you headshot her to start, and then see how they react, then you're just gonna kill them by yourself 1v2. Okay, so the reason why I know off the top of my head is because the only way they could ever kill you is if Kai'Sa lands W into a passive proc, and you have flash. So all you have to do is headshot, flash your W, land EQ, then, okay? And the way you start this, though, is how can we apply pressure with headshot, right? Can they do anything about it with Kai'Sa W, Ashe W? Not really. So all you have to do is start with headshot. And then eventually you'll see this enough times you realize this is lethal. And don't just ignore this minion and go kill her, basically. And I think a lot of Kaylin mistakes come in the form of using a headshot on minions somehow when you didn't have to. Right, so there are some tricks you can do, like stack it up to 5, last hit, go for a headshot, or just ignore the minion, go for a headshot, or you could just pretend to headshot the minion. This is a classic, or you Q it instead, hitting them, and then you headshot. But there's a lot of tricks you can use to try and headshot in the face, right? So this is one of the things that you will notice is when you go for like a regular auto attack, it's very ineffective. If you had hit this guy, it actually does nothing, right? Like a normal auto attack is kind of like whatever. But if you headshot them, it's like two times the damage, right? That's definitely something to think about, right? Yeah, they really shouldn't be able to touch me. Like, this is a great example. Look at this. You have 1,300 gold on these guys. Ready? Boom. 79 damage. Not bad, but headshot is like decisive. That's the word I'm looking for. Decisive. There's like a difference between a Lux auto and a Lux auto when she's hit them with a spell, right? It's basically the difference, right? Or like a Jhin Q auto versus a Jhin Q 4-shot, right? So definitely we can apply more pressure by looking to headshot them when they are approaching the wave, okay? When we're in control like this. This guy's dead as fuck. Trap, beautiful. Q on trap, beautiful. Oh, no changes needed. 10 out of 10. I actually like the ordering here because we made sure that we got the kill. And Nux not getting the kill is really important. I would not flash immediately for this. Bait out the dive. Okay, yeah, look, you're getting ganked here, right? Here, if they're in a position like this, their team is always coming. So you don't actually try and kill them. You pretend to kill them, and then you turn on the guy coming, right? So here... Oh, yeah, what's up?
This kind of like screwed me over because of the word, and I didn't see like the word vision on the gank. You'll see.
Yeah. So this is a classic trick, right? So when you're Omega crushing bot, they have to come bot or lose the game, right? So when you kill this guy, the first thing we can think is mid roam, jungle coming, okay? And then you plan around off that, and then you're like, okay, if you're strong enough, let's bait it. Let's hit the tower. Let's pretend to dive. Turn. And if you're not strong enough, you just back off, right? So in this case, we're pissed strong. I'm down to fake dive, which is what's going on here, right? But then you didn't actually know they were coming, so then you might actually die to Sally's flash or something crazy, right?
I knew he was coming, just like.
Oh, you went into the jungle
right there.
Oh, I think this is the wrong way, Chief. Okay, so let's talk about this. So in terms of bot lane PvP, with the ADC, right? We have no setup in the sense of we have no win condition, decisive PvP win condition. Let's say, for example, in the 2v2, you land the net, they're not dead. You land the Q, they're not dead. But if Lux lands the bind, they're fucking dead. Right? So when it comes to the early game, we need to play around what makes our lane strong. And in this case, it's the Lux binding. So you should always be playing with the Lux binding. So I would go as far as to trap yourself, tank the Salas E, and then he gets guaranteed Lux bind, right? That would be an example of how we can force the Lux bind. Or slow him in the face, helps Lux land the bind, right? Or have him focus you, help Lux land the bind. But a lot of it is like playing around your support is going to be very important. Because here you're kind of playing by yourself. You didn't even try and help her bush bait. And you can see it's like extremely hard for her to hit this now, right? She's just like tossing into space now, right? So that's dead as fuck, but somehow he got your sums for free, which doesn't really make too much sense. Oh, maybe he's dead actually. Oh, he did not get your sums for free. We killed him. Not bad. Sure. Graves is diving 1v2. Is that is this Ashe trying to fight it? I think one Lux shield and Ashe dies. Yeah, okay. She did not try and chase. Okay, and then we take the plate, we take the wave, we go home. Because Maokai's here, right? Take the wave, run away. Ashe is dead. Yeah, I don't see how this game is remotely losable unless you die. Okay, in terms of itemization, this is all fine. I personally would not get the dagger or the refillable. Because you could get the dagger. I'm down to get the dagger. There is a universe where like you base and you don't have 625. There's no universe where you won't get Gale Force next base, but the refillable is a bit unneeded.
Late, I guess.
Not just like late, but I don't really. How do you foresee even taking damage in this lane? I don't even think you can take damage, right? Instead of the refillable, we should just buy the pink ward. We can again more. We can be proactive with the pink ward. Okay, so basically, pink ward is always going to be the move. Let's say you're losing, we pink this, prevent dive, pink this, fuck it, right? Let's say we're winning, pink anything that's like this, right? Anything that gives us more control is amazing. So, yeah. Anyways, let's keep going. And then this guy is almost dead, but we should not continue fighting if we miss the bind, right? That's how we in fact lose this lane, or what? Oh.
No.
So this is the decision making part, I think, comes into play. Somehow we're almost dying here. In fact, I think you actually die if they're not trolling, right? Like if Kai'Sa has flash, for example, we're dead. Let me see. Kai'Sa hit 6 off the minions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's fucking trolling. Yeah, she had flash. Yeah, she could have killed you the whole time. Okay, so basically the thing you have to watch out for is the reason why you can't outplay this is because she's gonna auto attack you three times W flash, and you don't have a play.
It's the triangle thing again, right?
Yeah. Well, not just the triangle thing. Look, you and Lux are in a good spot. Like you guys are like fighting evenly. Let's remember, how do we play around the thing that makes us win lane? The binding. The binding misses. How do you win this fight? You can't. The only thing you have left here is a EW play, but you're just playing to right click them, okay? And I want you to memorize. If you take away anything from today, it is this: Ashe has 0, and I repeat 0 combat stats in her items. Ready? You clicked on her. She's got the a fairy charm, a boots, the support item, Kindle gem. Okay, 0 AD, whatever. We have 1900 gold worth of stats. I want to say, right? This is 1300, 600. Fuck, we got like 2000 something gold worth of stats. You right click her, auto for auto, and we are unironically losing, despite having 2000 gold advantage, right? So that's an important thing I want you to memorize with Caitlyn. Your auto attacks are fake. They only exist to stack lethal tempo and headshot. Okay, your auto attacks are omega fake. You play the game off headshot, headshot, net, trap. The usual, right? So yeah, somehow we win this fight because this Kai'Sa flashed and didn't kill you. I don't know what's going on here, but sure. But I do see how he loses game. The more you do this, when you do this later and you give shutdown to mid, jungle, or top, it could be really hard to win. All right. Here you actually end up basing here. What's going on? Was it not are we afraid of Maokai? I think we're afraid of Maokai, right? That's fine actually. Oh no, Maokai's top. Yeah, we need to do one play. Check one play. You need to check the tower to see if you can get a free play, but it's fine. You can also go +1 wave because Ashe died late, so it's only Kai'Sa in lane, right? We could try and squeeze more here out of this. I think base is totally fine though, honestly. I think base is totally fine. Net forward, look for Gale Force, beautiful. And then auto attack, stack lethal tempo here. The Q is pretty good. I like the angle here. It's like melee range to the side, kind of. That was very nice. All right, we take the tower. We take dragon. You took dragon first. Hold up. You didn't crash the wave. What's going on? You need to crash the wave, right? There's no reason to lose money here. If you're
at the opposing wave coming in, I guess.
Yeah, so okay, so a good habit to do is if jungle pings dragon, fix your lane first. Okay. So yeah, we didn't fix our lane, we just lost the wave for free, I think. It didn't really make sense, but sure. I think we're really rich. We don't really care too much, but I think over the course of like a mini games, you're gonna be losing a lot of income that way, right? We're attempting to take a 4v5 here. I mean, you're really strong, so I'm kind of down. But if you don't outplay this, okay, this is how we throw. Okay, so let's discuss. So okay, the main thing we're looking for here is headshot and a net play, right? And then any CC will allow you to land Q. Okay, so if you watch this, and your net play is not decisive, there's the problem. Okay, And so the net play was for sure not decisive. So we died, right? And I think with Caitlyn, one of the things to kind of what's it called? One of the things that will help you with this is waiting the last possible moment to make your play. Okay, it's very easy to just immediately dump all your abilities and miss, right? Like let's say for example, this is a first opportunity to net. But if you had EQ'd, you were exhausted and you wouldn't have known, right? And then the second opportunity comes after exhaust is over. But somehow we used it during exhaust, so I'm not really sure what's going on here, right? What do you think?
Yeah, I tried to catch the Silas out, but he like flashed.
So this is the.
I think I kill him too, but even through exhaust, I'm pretty sure I kill him. Just he flashed.
Well, this should have been a triple kill, right? Shouldn't have even been close. Quadra kill actually. Kai'Sa will come for revenge. You could trap her, or I guess you don't have no more traps, but triple kill at the very least, right? And I think in the D1 Masters range, this will happen quite frequently. You see, you have lethal. All you have to do is EQ him. He's not gonna stand still for you, right? And so one of the things you need to do is just wait until they have exhausted their movement options, or you know what their movement options are, and you hit them after they move. But basically, you need to know what they're gonna do, because here it's very clear. You're like, oh, he dashed forward, EQ, easy. He's gonna E me, but then he flashed, right? So again, you just have to figure out a way to make this net play decisive. Otherwise, you will just straight up lose, despite having more income than the three of them combined, right? Yeah, we gave shutdown to Saleh. So actually, game is you're no longer winning because he got 1,000 gold, right? So game is kind of even now. If we take a look at the scoreboard, I don't know if we can take a look at the scoreboard. Let's fast forward here a bit. She cannot 1v1 you, I think. All you have to do is just Gale Force net her. Fast forward. We didn't take play. Oh, we took the tower, right? Did you get the tower gold?
I believe so, yeah.
We definitely got the tower gold. Good. And then you go mid here. We don't stay one wave. Oh, you try to stay a wave? Okay, so the reason why we don't stay a wave here is because all you're gonna do is just wait until they push you in, unless you decide to take the 1v2, which you could. But you could just pad mid here and then take a fight with Gale Force and take mid, right? So we're not necessarily take a fight with Gale Force. It's more like we need to fix our lane assignments. This is the best way to do it. And you can't 1v2 bot unless you think you can. So the AFKing here is not the greatest strategy, and it seems like it looks is like a bit difficult to fight this, right? You can flash the arrow, aim Kai'Sa, she RWs you, you have to Gale Force it, like you have to plan all the shit out in advance, right? It's a bit difficult, I would say. Oh, they sieged our tower. He's dead. Just flash arrow and you just GG. He doesn't even try and arrow you. Okay. Alright, bot one wave, then go mid, right? This guy's dead as hell too. Very nice trap. Okay. I'm down. Wait, we didn't get the extra wave here. What's going on?
I don't know.
So we definitely have an issue with decision making, right? In terms of making money. There's like a wave here, and they're literally dead.
Yeah.
So this is this. We take everything here, yeah. So I'm not really sure how we didn't see this, but I think after the fight. Huh?
Sure.
Sorry, say again.
I think I took their red buff.
But we can take the wave and the red buff, right? Remember, if you don't touch those minions, they're dead. So you lose a wave, right? Reason being, you guys are winning in levels and whatnot, so your minions kill theirs. It's stupid, but that's how it works, right? So if you have a chance to eat the wave, we eat the wave. So I guess one easy habit you could implement here is after you guys win a fight, like you guys want to fight, you went to Dragon, look at the wave state and see if there's anything you need to fix first before you go do stuff. So here, get the wave, get the Krugs, would have been perfect. Pathing mid here without getting any of this is a little bit inefficient, right? Getting red here is really good though. I like it. I just think we probably could have gotten everything. Oh,
yep.
We did not get it in time. Holy shit, it was worded too. Oh my god, it was worded. What on earth? Holy shit. That is so sad. You actually couldn't get the red. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I guess you guys try to go for you guys try to go for more, but it was worded, huh? Or maybe it wasn't worded. They just knew. No. It was worded for sure. Because they're sprinting at you, right? They show up. They show up as you're taking it, and Kaiser's already ready here, right? So, that's interesting. Because Lex swept, but yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not worried about this as much, but it is definitely giving another 1,000 gold to Kaiser, right?
I think Maokai killed me there. Or...
No, definitely Kaiser killed us, right? Well, Maokai getting it is a lot better than Kaiser getting it, I would say.
Oh no.
Kaiser's getting back in the... Oh yeah, everyone's dying. Oh Jesus. But yeah, I personally would have done the wave into Krugs, or the wave into mid, or the wave into base. But definitely the wave. We gotta do the wave first. Okay. Definitely the wave first.
Okay.
And then we went rapid fire here. Also, we should have gone cleanse in this lane, I think. Because I saw in your build, you built QSS, but the QSS is extremely low value, right? It's only for the Ash Arrow, and just for the Ash Arrow is not ideal. Free kill. Very nice, we got both. I was gonna say you could, in fact, there's two things here. One, we needed the blue trinket, right? And it's gonna lead into what I'm gonna say next. Second is, if there's full sprinting away, you could actually kill Jace first, then kill Maokai. Because here, every time you ulti, you will stun yourself for like 1 second, so you can't chase anymore, right? So usually speaking, we want to hold ulti until where we have nothing else to do, or maybe not nothing else to do, but we use ulti when we don't need to gap close anymore, right? So here, if Jason kept running, he was gone, but he turned around. Also, Lux got that somehow. That's a bit unfortunate. Again, the best ADCs in the world. To prevent this, they just cash out. But here they just Gale Force immediately. Fuck it, right? Just kill him. You didn't push top. What's going on here? You went back mid. I mean, this is okay, I think, because you think dragon. You're like dragon spawning. We should be mid. I think it's just fine, actually. The default inclination is to push top, but yeah, let's get the mid tower, right? You have Gale Force and Flash. I'm down to Flex on this guy. This Sally's is trolling. What? Nice Gale Force. The Flash is a bit unnecessary, right?
Yeah. For sure.
It's fine. We killed him. That was a great Gale Force, though. It's a great Gale Force. We'll take it. We'll take it. You found the play. So I'm not really worried. I am a bit worried later because it looks a bit messy, right? But it's fine. I like the instincts. The reactions are extremely good. Okay, let's fast forward. We do mid here. Oh my god. Look at the sub. Bot Father God. I don't know why the sub sound is so loud. Sorry guys. Okay. Is this allowed? This guy's just trolling. That's not allowed. Ulti. He's dead.
Yeah.
And trap yourself. Okay. Oh my god. It didn't crit. Okay, let me watch this.
I think I should have ulti her sooner.
No, if it didn't kill then, it doesn't kill. That's so sad. It's AP Maokai, bro. That's why. What the f- I was like, how are you fucking dead here? Like, not possible. It's fucking AP Maokai, bro. He took out your entire health bar. We gave another shutdown. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but,
well, against AP Maokai, yeah, cleanse is cleanse value. That's true. We can't chalk everything up to cleanse, but yeah, cleanse is definitely the answer to Ash. Okay, because there's no universe where you wanna buy the materials. No universe. You would prefer to not have an answer and buy more damage. Okay. Because you can't. If you don't buy damage, you can't carry. Right, and you buy defensive when you have enough damage to 1v9, basically, right? And in this day and age, you need 6 items, kind of. Okay, let's fast forward here. We have thrown quite a bit, but the game's still even, and we are well on our way to Infinity Edge, so it's not too bad. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, on the wave, we're gonna look for a headshot, but maybe we're afraid of Maokai. We use Gale Force here. What? Oh, it's for the arrow. Oh, nice. Gale Force, the second arrow. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's fast forward. We play the... Oh, this has no cooldown. Okay, nice. We're not chase this guy though. Oh shit, my headset's running hard. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I just took off headset and using speakers. Okay. I would be afraid of the Maokai. Oh, after I saw the thing earlier, you're gonna get hit by this one for sure, right? No way to stop it. The Maokai engage is a bit obnoxious. We're almost dying here.
Yeah, I was greedy for the IE, so I tried to farm more waves.
That's fine. I'm a bit worried about.
I'm
I'm a bit worried about this part here, where we have a natural inclination to right click this guy, when we have no health and no headshot and no net play, right? This is minions in the way, but yeah, I think that will definitely get you in trouble in the team fights. You're gonna like try and auto attack someone and instantly die, or get caught. This guy's is dead as fuck. Don't let her out. Oh, she can't get out. Headshot, dead. It didn't crit. Yeah, I think we almost died here because we took infinite damage earlier, right? Okay, let's go home. This game is getting very messy. You didn't kill her because your headshot didn't crit. It's unfortunate. We are running into them 4v5. What's going on? What possessed us to do this? Okay, this is definitely a D1 Masters thing. Do not run into them 4v5 with your jungle, because your jungle is trolling, and he doesn't know that he's trolling. So we have to not troll with him. We're just right. We're just gonna. This doesn't make any sense, right? We need to take mid while they're taking this river control. We're just here to die with him, basically, which is exactly what's going on, right? You're just dying with him here. So yeah, don't no 4v5, okay? The way we figure this out is coming out of the base. We say in the next 30 seconds. What am I supposed to be doing based on teammates' positioning? And it looks like we have no support. So I'm supposed to sit mid and not get dove, right? Don't get hit by arrow, don't get hit by Maokai ult, whatever. We sit mid and we don't make things worse, okay? The crazy part about solo queue is when one person dies, everyone dies. Because everyone makes things worse, right? Your job is to stop the bad stuff from happening. So this is actually, I would say at this point in the game, we're actually losing, right?
Yeah.
At this point in the game we went from even to losing now. Okay, this dragon's gone. I don't know why we're still trying to contest this. Everyone died infinite amount of times. All right, we clear mid. We look for a headshot with Gale Force. Headshot crit with Gale Force at level 13. And we can one-shot Kaisa. I'm down. Nice. We got the mid tower. This Jace is perma shitting on your Aatrox apparently. That's fine. I think that's the matchup. Someone said we lost. The Graves who ran into the entire enemy team. Very nice. Free kill. We go top here. We need to kill this Silas and we win the game. Nice.
I think we go.
What the fuck?
Greece is picking mid. Sorry,
okay, this doesn't make any sense. No. Okay. Okay. So here's the idea. He's like, oh, we see this, let's go trade. Okay, but the reason why we don't want to trade is that we have advantage. And the reason why we have advantage is because we just killed their ADC, so it's 5v4. And the reason why we want to keep fighting is because, not just because we were going to win the 5v4 straight up, they're all dead here. But the Baron is right there, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
The Baron is literally right there. So I think a lot of this is, what I want you to do, unironically, is to mute all in your next 20 games. Like pings and comms and everything, and you need to make all these decisions by yourself. If you just go with the flow, you're doing what these D1 Masters players want you to do, so you'll never go above D1 Masters, right? That's how it works, right? It's like if you follow if you're playing in gold, would you listen to this Graves? Hell no, bro. He's gold, right? So it's the same thing. He's unless he's like challenger or something, maybe you can learn something. But this guy is. I mean, we gotta kill Silas. What is happening here? Like this is the only move that'll lose. This is the only losing move. Like they're doing this, like this, right? The arrow into Maokai from behind and the Jace from bot, right? This is the worst move possible. I want to say almost. We are still not helping this free fight topside. What this Graves is? What is happening? I mean, we kill Ashe. That's nice, guys. Baron is still on the table. we're trying to get the tower, but I don't foresee us getting this. Yeah, and now Graves is pieced out. So yeah, I mean, what we got is not the worst, but is definitely really bad considering we killed Kai'Sa for free, right? So the way I mean, this is the potential. If we had spam ping go, honestly, you don't even need Graves to follow you. You just go top by yourself 3v2. If we had just after you kill Kai'Sa, fight topside, win fight Baron, and instead it was Graves possessed you into kill Kai'Sa, get mid tower, kill Ashe, so 2 kills plus mid tower, and then we lost 2 people. So we just got mid tower when it could have been Baron and killing their entire team. Oh, we broke base. I mean, that's not terrible. But here comes the TP play. We're behind on tempo, so you need to get health back somehow and stop their Baron, right? Wait, did you just face check him? Oh.
I didn't think he was in there, but I just died to
okay. Decision making stuff, okay? We just saw them topside, so they have all this. And by have, I mean, it's like warded, or they're camping it. So you can't just check it. You need someone with a sweeper to run through. And it's not your job. That's not your job. Your job is to just AFK and be safe, right? So here you're like, la-di-da, let me go walk through this way. I don't know if you're like looking for red either, but remember, all this is gone. You assume all this is gone because they were just there, right? So we kind of died here. Yeah, we kind of died here. So I think a lot of this is really chalking up to decision making. What are you supposed to be doing at any given time? And don't get baited by your teammates possessing you. Okay? Because that's the fastest way to like not just like lose the macro. Like the problem with like Graves spam pinging and you following isn't that like it's a bad call or a good call. Is that he's doing the thinking for you. And if someone is doing the thinking for you, you can't improve. Right? That's the real issue with following teammates' call. You need to be like, oh, I want to do this, and then you see them agree, right? That's kind of like how it should go. Yeah, this game's kind of over. Also, we bought QSS, super over now, right? So like better alternatives. Let's look at their team, right? Okay, they have like Salas, Ashe, Kai'Sa, Maokai, whatever. So a lot of like ambient damage. Yeah, exactly. Bloodthirster. Yes, exactly. That's the correct move. Not even Lord Dom's yet. Lord Dom's after Bloodthirster probably. But yeah, we're unironically losing now. Also, if you ulti here, we can't ulti, remember, because it stuns you, so it prevents you from getting to the fight. Okay, another classic killing mistake is ulting. Don't ulti. You're just you won't get the guy you want because he's gonna get blocked, and you are preventing yourself from being able to stack headshot and or Gale Force and or find a net play, right? So, yeah, you should just walk up, stack headshot, look for Gale Force headshot. You would have killed someone for sure with the Infinity Edge. This guy's inting, right? Oh, you could have killed his ass. It's fine. Down to actually wait. He actually one shots you. Never mind. Actually, no. You have heal. You're fine. Actually, does he have ignite? Let me go back. He has no ignite. You were fine. It's fine. It's kind of hard to judge those instantly. But if he hits you with this and you trap him, he's dead as fuck, right?
Yeah.
But I would not worry about that. That's not important. Yeah. That's not important in the grand scheme of things. Fast forward. This is important. Okay. The moral of this story. When bad things happen, like your teammates dying, do not make things worse. Your job is to try and prevent Baron, but it's not guaranteed, right? That's our job currently, right? So if we take a look at this, we didn't blue trinket it, right? And we're walking up without knowing if they're on the Baron or not. Let's say, for example, you blue trinket, they're not on the Baron. We AFK at the tower. Job done. Let's say you blue trinket it, they're on the Baron. Press tab, see what's missing, check every bush. Fight them, fight for these bushes, because it's going to be Maokai on the turn, or Ashe with arrow on the turn, right? So you prepare a QSS and whatnot, and you make Lux tank for you, or you could tank for her in QSS. But that's the idea, okay? This is a lot of it is intent. Is what am I supposed to be doing? And your job is just to check to see if they're doing Baron. But here, they could literally 5-man sit here, and you just don't know because you haven't checked the Baron yet, right? So yeah, honestly, it doesn't have to be 5 people. Nowadays, it's just 1 person because this ADC now, right? I mean, it's just League of Legends. That's just how it is. It's just 1 person, you just instantly die, right? You can QSS heal. It really doesn't matter. It's unplayable, right? So yeah, this game's kind of over now. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's still vaguely winnable, but not really. Wait, we just ignore the wave for the dragon here? Oh, you thought Syndra was picking it up, huh? Or you guys are just like, let's just sack the wave. I mean, okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to just sack the wave. Okay, so here's the thing, okay? There is a universe where you guys sweep this and you get here first and you try and one-shot someone. But I also think it's highly unlikely. You remember, just 4v5, just don't 4v5. When in doubt, just don't 4v5, okay? Unless you are the guy with the one-shot gun. And right now, I think you're missing some key resources to be able to do that. Like, you don't have enough damage because of this. And then we're missing Gale Force, so maybe headshot without Gale Force, maybe not lethal. Yeah, we just need a clear mid wave for Lux, probably, right? But losing one wave at this point, I mean, yeah, it's just 4v5, no? This is just a 4v5, no? Graves starts the dragon without us one-shotting someone. How are we supposed to win this? So I think a lot of this is just, you guys, perma 4v5ing. Either we're helping our team start a 4v5, or your team has griefed and we are in a spot where they just engage on us because they have numbers, or somehow we have numbers and we don't force on them, right? It's very much a, when am I supposed to fight and why? You need to be able to explain every fight in a game and why it's good or bad without watching it happen. Like here, I already knew it was lost if you guys didn't one-shot someone because they have numbers, right? Lex is not even here yet. So yeah, you guys lose a dragon. Fast forward. We have no damage because
I'm pretty sure it's like 2 more fights and then just.
Yeah, this is really the only thing you can practice here is mechanics now, right? Ooh, take a look at this. All right, how do we know we can kill him straight up without watching anything?
Now I have Gale and 2 autos, so rapid fire auto and then Gale and then headshot.
Yes,
and
beautiful.
She's in the little small area, so I can net also. So.
Yes. So the way I think about this is lethal. This plus anything is lethal. And so since she started with this, the anything could be auto attacks. But this plus Gale Force or this plus net, anything works. So you just have lethal on her immediately. So headshot, look at that, right? And then you had a Gale Force, beautiful. Very nice, very nice. And that's the thing I want you to memorize. This pattern that you just did, you need to do it every time, just the entire game when you're stacking headshot. So this is the pattern. You have 5, do something, 6, headshot, done. So in lane it would be like you were like using headshots on minion. You could stack to 5, last hit with headshot, have plenty of time to headshot them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck is this? This AP Maokai is tripping me up, man. Okay, we're fine. It's actually winnable now. They're trolling. Oh, don't ulti that. Oh, okay. Why did I say don't ulti that? What do you think? Why can't we just ulti the Ashe and kill her?
Well, Asad's gonna block it.
It's just gonna get blocked, okay?
Yeah.
Just wait until she hides somewhere to base, then ulti her with blue trinket, okay? This is just the easiest Caitlyn mistake to fix is don't press R. That's it. Pressing R is the last thing you do, okay? Pressing R is like after you've killed them and they flash and get away, then you press R. Okay, you don't pressing R in the beginning is almost never gonna work. Like I want to say like 95% of the time is incorrect. You can just improve your positioning or be stacking headshot or literally anything that will make you do damage. And like here, your Aatrox is fighting or some shit. This could have been an angle where we're trapping here.
Walking up. Yeah.
Yes, walking up, stack headshot, trap, look for a headshot on Jace, E flash, double headshot, boom, done. But the fact that it's not that you can't do this, is that ulting will prevent you from physically being able to do this ever, right? Which is what we're seeing here. It's already too late. Almost too late. Oh, did we find it? Nope. And you see how there is no universe that guy lives if you hadn't ultied the Ashe, right? So yeah, easy Caitlyn mechanics, okay, that we covered so far. Stack to 5, then look for a headshot. Maybe even stack to 6, but it's a bit obvious. The other one is don't trap late. Like that was not a late trap, but it was getting close to a late trap. But in lane, don't trap late. Trap behind. When in doubt, trap behind. If you think it's late, it's late, right? If you have to ask yourself, it's fucking late, right? And then the ulti is don't press R. Also, we don't buy this materials ever. Okay, I want to show you an extreme example. Okay, ready? Just name. We're just look at Caitlyn, but we can look at any ADC. Okay, we look at pro builds. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down 50 to 100 to 200 games, and I want you to see how many materials we see. Okay, how many have we seen so far? Oh, I found one. Okay, let's keep going. Actually, I want to see why he bought this. Why did he buy this? Why did he buy this? I have no idea why. I have no idea why he bought this. It's probably because yeah, I will personally I would not buy this, but maybe he thought he needed two. Okay, let's keep going. We're probably like yeah, 200 games in, maybe.
They need
maybe
to
like,
add lifesteal back to the item.
We're at the bottom. Yeah, that item just blows. Because it does no damage. So you can't do it, okay? So out of every single pro game in the last 20 days, one person built materials, and I think it was incorrect. So, well, it doesn't matter what I think, but it does matter that there's a reason why no one's building it, right?
Right.
So definitely take cleanse angle, so you don't have to build this scimitar. Even if you don't take cleanse, don't build it because you need to do damage. And I want you to think your ultimate goal is to one-shot someone with headshot. Okay, so you need 100% crit and you need AD. So Bloodthirster and Lord Arms, boom, done, right? And that's your carry. That's when you can carry. Is when you start blowing people up with headshot. You can threaten the closest guy with headshot crit. Okay, that's the trick. Let's fast forward here. Let's back it up. Okay, here's another trick. Okay, I'm gonna say you missed lethal, and you're gonna be able to see it easily. Okay, so here's the trick. How do we? So this is at 31 minutes. Okay. How do we? We ready? We can kill this guy if we had set up properly. This Jace. What do you think I'm gonna say? You can't kill him now, but something you did earlier, 30 seconds ago, could have allowed you to kill him now.
Oh, did I not prime my headshot?
Yes, we did not prime headshot. Okay. Now, if we have headshot here, right? I want you to look at his health bar. Okay, he's fucking dead. How is he dead?
Yeah. Just Gale Force headshot.
Gale Force headshot, dead. Maybe Gale Force headshot, one auto, dead. Okay? And he can't dodge it because it's all point and click. Now, how do we set it up? Here we go. I want to show you right now. Alright, so I'm down to EQ this and then hold headshot, right? Or you could do the if you find yourself using headshot too early on the wave, you could just no, actually it's just the EQ angle. Right, there's a universe where sometimes you can like auto 6 more times, but in this case, it's just an EQ angle. And I want you to, when you have Infinity Edge, you need to do this on every single wave. You need to have headshot or 5 stacks every single time. Okay, that way you can, when someone does a mistake, when someone does an oopsie, you can immediately kill them. Right. So this Jace is trolling, but we have no headshot, so you can't kill him. Right. And then we need a stack on this wave too. You press Q on the minions, but we need a stack headshot here. Down to kill Jace right now, right? You see it?
Yeah.
How is it? How do you do it?
Just auto, Gale auto.
Yep, agreed. And you want to know the montage move? The montage move is net forward. He's gonna melee Q you. You're like, what the fuck? Auto attack Gale Force out headshot. That would have been the funny move. But everything involves headshot. Okay, everything involves getting the headshot here. So, but you actually would have montaged him. Unironically, he would have melee Q'd you on instinct, and you would have Gale Forced it. That would have been pretty spicy, right? Okay, let's fast forward. This Kite is almost dead. See, this is the problem with the materials. This is not lethal when you Gale Force it now, because we do not have enough damage. She will actually be able to she'll be actually to auto attack and then ulti you. She has enough time to auto attack ulti you, and I don't think we can outplay. Let's fast forward.
If I had Bloodthirster, then
yes, if you have Bloodthirster, I would just take it immediately on instinct, right? There's no way you would ever. There's no way you'd ever. Yeah, they already used arrow, right? So there's no way you would ever lose. She has no exhaust or anything like that. So, okay, let's keep watching.
I thought it was good on Caitlyn, but I guess not.
What, the materials?
No, just like in general.
Oh yeah, you can only bite against Mord. I mean, on God, I don't think you can buy this item. It's fucking terrible, right?
Yeah,
that's like
maybe just into Mord. That's
it's just situational. Situational items don't exist for ADC anymore. Like oh, let's buy a Mortal Reminder. Item's so dog shit. No one could ever build it ever, right? let's build like QSS. It's so dog shit that no one could ever build it ever, right? Like every ADC in the entire game. Like, what's another common ADC you see in your games?
I mean, Zeri is pretty popular right now.
I see Zeri, bro. Okay, let's see Zeri. Okay, let's just look. Is there any deviation in build path? Like pretty much never, right? Is it shield bolt PD, shield bolt Runons? The way the game is right now is that situational just doesn't exist for us.
Yeah,
like, oh, this is interesting. He got QSS here. This is Mordekaiser. See, it would have to be last item for Mordekaiser. That's like the only time. How this guy Hannah built it. Warwick. Like it has to be like one of the latest items for like suppression, right? Otherwise, it's just impossible. It's just not possible to build it without not being able to carry. All right. Okay, let's watch this. There's a trick here that. Okay, let's back it up. I think I fast forward too much. So after all those shenanigans, the game is winnable. Baron spawning. Your Graves decides to spam ping mid again, right? Instead of contesting this. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but this is this makes no fucking sense, right? I just okay, so like this mid inhib worthless. We don't care, okay? The reason being is this is spawning and this is a potential game-winning fight, right? Okay. I don't know what's going on here, but he is insane. Okay, we don't do what he says. Here, I'm on God, down to contest by yourself with Lux, which is what you're doing. This is good. You should not be afraid, right? How come?
We have vision on Silas, and he's the only one who can really kill me, to be honest.
I mean, that's true. But what about Kaisa like flashing on you or something crazy?
I have heal and Gale Force, and I have headshot as well.
You have headshot. Yeah, don't think about defensive. You're offensive. You can play the game when at your strongest point, and you're at your strongest point when you have headshot. Okay, so here, would you say what would you say the mistake was here?
I mean, I feel like if the second Ashe walked up to W me, I just kill her instantly right there, right? And then just keep walking forward.
You could cash out. Here's the problem with cashing out on Ashe, though. What happens when you Gale Force headshot Ashe?
I mean, she dies, but I guess I exhaust all my.
Yes. You can't. You've used everything to kill Ashe. Is it worth?
Nah, probably not.
Not worth, because apparently, what are we doing? We're buying time for this to happen, right? So if we're ever gonna cash out, who is it on?
Probably either Kaiser or Maokai.
Yeah, any carry role. I don't really care what it is. So I mean, I guess APK. Probably the Kaiser, because she can go on you, right? So instead of ulting, what can we do?
Just keep walking forward.
You need to walk up. For traps and to get into net range or whatever. Okay, I want you to think like ulting is always like the weaker option. Okay, like this was not bad. It was unironically not bad. 574 damage on Kaisa, not bad. The problem is they're so far away you can't even do anything about it, right?
I should have chased too. I feel like.
Oh yeah, you definitely should have chased. They're fucking dying here for sure. We can just headshot Maokai, headshot anyone. We're happy. We got the mid inhib. Let's go play Baron. Aatrox killed himself. It's a disaster. Play for Lux Bind here. Otherwise, GG. Ooh, we kind of got hit by that. That's not good. This might work. Okay, not bad. You saw lethal, so you went for it. I'm a bit hesitant because you only had 4 here, but ended up working out, right? I'd be very careful about not playing around headshot, but that's just me, okay? You need a stack on headshot here again, right? So here's... Oh, we're dead as fuck. Did he TP? Yikes.
I wasn't looking. He must have.
He must have TP'd.
Yeah.
Somehow. Let me see. Yeah, he TP'd somehow. I don't even know where he is warded. Pink ward in our... this is a bit unavoidable. I would not worry about this, okay? But yeah, this is a problem here. And the problem being... I'm about to show you. Stack headshot. Yeah, your headshot did how much?
I can't see it at like 400,
oh,
500.
Yeah, it's like 350, right? Okay. And this net headshot's also amazing. It did 280. So the big problem is just this is a bit of an item gap. where is potentially possible to fight him off, but you don't have the right items. So okay.
Yeah, the game's
Oh,
over.
the game's over. Holy shit. Yeah, I would not worry about the TP play. Okay, I would more so worry about the stuff that's preventable. All the stuff that happened here that was very preventable, right? So more of the story. Do not 4v5. Your team. Okay. First is you can't automatically follow your team because it could be a bad call, right? I want you to think half the time it will be a bad call and half the time it won't be. And your job is to ignore all that and make sure your calls are 100% right all the time. Just focus on making only good calls yourself. So the way to not bait yourself is mute all. That's what I do when I practice this. Is I full mute the entire team, and I make sure I know what I'm doing at any given time. I make sure I know what I think the team should be doing at any given time, right? So don't default follow call. And then the second one is when your teammates are dead, we should not make things worse. Don't make things worse. So the baseline is AFKing at the tower. Sometimes the baseline is AFKing at the Nexus because they're going to dive you at the tower, right? Don't make things worse. So whole team died. The map was dark. You pushed mid and got caught. Could have just been a trinket baron and play it by ear, right? And then I think those are like the game losing kind of mistakes. The how do we win more is going to be kill and mechanical stuff. Like we need to stack headshot and look for headshot in lane. We need to make sure that we buy pink wards in lane, especially when we're winning. You can win harder. You can prevent their jungle from ever ganking you and or set up Lux Bind. Anytime you want to fight in lane, definitely play around the... I mean, the classic one was a Sylas coming after you kill them. So the first habit is definitely know their jungle mid are coming. And the second habit is play off your support. That's the only way you're going to be able to 2v3 them. Right? Is Lux Bind into trap. This is the only way you're ever going to beat Sylas and Maokai showing up. Right? Or reverse. Could be net trap into bind. Right? Anything like that. Fuck it. Net EQ... Net into bind into trap into Q. That is also good too, right? Anything revolving you and your support. Otherwise, it's FF, right? And then anything else? I liked a lot. I liked how you saw lethal when you had headshot. It was very easy for you to spot lethal, right? You saw in the mid game, late game ish. What do you think?
Looking back now, yeah.
Yeah, you did pretty well
Yeah.
when you had a headshot. I think the problem was just making sure you do have headshot, like making sure you get on every wave so that you can get it, so you can actually make a play. Okay. The default strat is just stack headshot on a wave when you have Infinity Edge, walk around and try and headshot someone. Easy, right? And then itemization is don't buy this QSS item. Never.
Right,
It would be 6th item against Mordekaiser, Skarner, whatever. Okay, that's it. Sounds good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, what do you think were the things what are the most important things you learned? What do you think?
I suck. No,
No, it's not bad. I think there were. I mean, the mistakes you make are huge, but then that means the fixes are huge, right? So
Yeah.
imagine if you're a D1 master just playing like this. Imagine if you weren't making these mistakes. Isn't that just easily like another 300 LP? Right? And these mistakes aren't particularly hard to fix either. I would say a lot of it is just you're just choosing to run at them and fight when it's impossible to win, right? So the only thing you got to figure out is, okay, find the timing to look at the map and say, are we supposed to fight this or not supposed to fight this, and why, right? And easy strat is just you have more people, go kill them. Okay, less people, run away. Simple, right?
Right. Yeah, and I guess like mechanically, I never like looked at my headshot like ever outside of lane. So I'll be doing
Yes.
that, 'cause I never thought about headshot Gale Force.
Okay, you
Like,
need to
talking about
count.
that.
You need to count it. Okay.
Yeah.
Count your headshot. I think a part of the problem is like this build is like, oh, like crit, like auto attacks are a play. I want you to think back in these 34 minutes. When did you ever auto attack someone to death? That didn't include like a headshot.
Yeah, that is true. Like never.
It's impossible. It's actually just straight up impossible. The game is moved on from that era. That was 4 years ago or whatever. I don't even know how long ago it is now. It's like
It's
really
like
sad, but that's how it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, the game is very much just one-shot people. And your build should also reflect that. You're building a scimitar. We need a bloodthirster, lord doms, whatever. I'm on God, even down for a collector against no frontline, but it's probably the bloodthirster into lord doms, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
I guess like outside of my mechanics, I definitely need to like read the map and be where I should be
Right.
at
So
like right times, and I guess not looking at my champ so much, but looking at the enemy champs and like seeing what they're doing and like how they're reacting to what I'm doing.
yes. So let's say let's spot some moments here. Okay, let's take a look at this, right? So this is pretty funny here, but what are we supposed to be doing here?
What am I supposed to be doing here?
Yeah.
I mean,
Within half a
guess
second, can you tell me? Like
I
instinct.
just altered the the Kai'Sa there. Is it
Okay,
not?
but from a macro perspective, don't worry about your screen. Just look at the map.
I guess I should be still pushing mid and taking mid tower.
You can just take mid tower here.
Well, once the next wave comes, or I can roam top maybe, or
Okay, when if unsure, what's a good default?
sit at tower. No,
Yes, I'm fucking chilling. I'm unironically gonna sit here and stare at the map and see what Graves does. He goes like this, I go like this. He goes like this, we go die, we go invade. Okay, but he has nothing to invade for, so he's probably just gonna go to red, right? So if we take a look, he's going to red. Okay, we go play topside slowly with Graves, right? But then somehow we die because we were like trying to fight or whatever. I would not begrudge you that because it looked like you had a kill there, so I'm not really worried about that, right? But let's keep going because there's gonna be many moments like this where it's like, what were you supposed to be doing? And then it's like, oh, we did not do the right thing, right? Okay, so like this is an interesting example. Yeah, so do you think this is allowed?
No, because we know Maokai is up there and Jace is roaming from bot, so
Like this and like this,
yeah.
and two people like this, in fact, right? And we have nowhere to outplay. If you had Flash, Gale Force, Cleanse, I'm down to Omega Bait it, sure. But you don't. So this is just death, right?
Yeah.
So I know earlier you Gale Force the Ash Arrow, but this is Maokai ulti, which is what's happening here, right? And the only reason why you didn't die is because he didn't press R fast enough. In fact, you do die here. You know why you didn't die here? You actually dead here.
Kai'Sa didn't do anything?
Kai'Sa's trolling. She has lethal, right? This is W, she ulti, ISO Q, and proc passive, you're dead. You can't move. But she didn't kill you. I don't know why, right? So so very much, this is the trick is very much just, if you have no idea what to do, you just sit here and wait, and you have to figure it out before you make a move. Okay? There's another great example. Check this out. Okay. Lex channels base. What am I supposed to do?
Base with her? Or...
I'm down. We got base with her. And then you're like, oh, I'm staying. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do here besides die, right?
Yeah. Greedy for the cannon wave trying to
So yeah, this is a Ashe hits you once, then you neck Kai'Sa, she flash auto attack, and then she RWs you, you die, right? Like we can think of any amount of mechanical ways you could die, but that the one I described to you is the reason why you can't touch these minions, is because that will happen, right? So it's not that they will do it, it's that that's what they will do if you try and touch the minions. That's their best move if you touch the minions. So, and if you can't beat it, then you can't walk up, right? This is actually lethal too. Holy shit. She hit you with a W. R, ISO Q, flash your net, right? Isn't it just dead? Aren't we just dead? Right? So I would be very scared. And it's actually, we actually saw this earlier. This is why we're so low on this play, right? From before.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get the point. When in doubt, you sit at the tower, stare at the map. And you say, what am I supposed to do? Based on my teammates. Okay? Easy, right? Easy habit to form. Another great example. Anytime someone dies, you update this idea. Lux just died. What does that mean for us?
We don't try to fight.
We don't want to fight. In fact, they will dragon. Okay, so we wait for her to spawn and run with her, or we trade sides. Okay, Easy. And you know this 30 seconds before she even spawns. This is our plan. This is how fast in advance you need to know. And that's the kind of gap between like D1 Masters and like above. We already know what we're gonna do from this point, right? Like low key, I already know that if we ever contest dragon, we better be running with Lux. Otherwise, we better be getting this top tower, right? So yeah, this was not it. Obviously, we saw this one. Okay, makes sense?
Cool.
You think you can work on that?
Yeah. That's
Good. Yeah, if you want like low hanging fruit, just charge up headshot when you have infinity edge on every wave, and sit mid tower until you figure out what you need to do. That's the that would be the low hanging fruit to work on. Okay. Sounds good.
Yep, that's cool.
Cool. Let me know how your game is going. Okay. If you have any questions, I'm always on Discord.
All right, man. Thanks. I appreciate it.
No problem. Good luck. Yeah.
Yep. See ya, dude.
Bye bye.